Hi everyone, Train here. Happy Tuesday. And we're just going to do a quick one this week because I have an event coming up this weekend and pretty much I only have 4 days left to get ready for this. And I really underestimated how much time it's going to take me to, draw and create new products because I was hoping to create at least two new pieces, one fan art and some stickers and maybe like three 5x7 prints, but honestly, it's taking me so long. Okay, so let me share with you. Um, well, not this one. Let me grab it. So this week was able to finish the Dungeon Meshy sticker sheet that I made from home. Let's see. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. I really enjoyed watching the show with my fiance because he plays D&D, so he really appreciated it too. So I finished that sheet. I was able to make I think 20 sheets at home with my machine. Let me tell you, I was such a struggle because I only have one event this week and I didn't really have much towards yeah, after last year going into this year, I only had one event, so I didn't really use my printer and the print head I think was drying off, so I had this error that kept on appearing on the printer, so it just wouldn't run at all. So I spent pretty much like a few hours trying to diagnose that, but I'm not even sure what fixed it, you guys. All I did was I took a wet piece of paper towel and I cleaned the base of my printer. There's just a lot of dry ink there, so that helped. So the issue kept on reoccurring on and off. So hopefully, I'm hoping when I finish drawing, I'm able to print my fan art. Um, but yeah, so I finished one sticker sheet, and then my new tote bags came. Ah, dun 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 dun. So I drew this print of the sushi cat, and they're really popular. So I had previously made a tote bag of them, but it wasn't like a full print. Yeah. So this is version 2.0, which I'll be adding to my store soon, and I have these available at my upcoming event, and then currently I'm working on a Mau Mau fan art because Apothecary season 2 came out recently. I think 2 episodes. I've seen 2 episodes so far, really enjoying that. So I drew a picture of her and I kind of drew a snake. I'll put the picture up in my post edit if I finish it. But let me tell you about the struggle. Because I am new to drawing. Um, so I don't usually draw humans, right? I usually draw like cute animals. I don't really have to let me just say it. I don't usually have to worry about their anatomy. Because they're kind of just round shapes and U shape arms and limbs. So definitely drawing human anatomy was a great challenge because I don't understand it. So I went on Pinterest and, for inspiration, reference pictures. That's usually where I start. And then I sketch. Oh my God, let me tell you, I was trying to record with OBS, like sketching. So I was sketching for a whole hour, but then my laptop wasn't able to process it. When I pressed stop recording, the OBS software had issues with processing the footage. So I'm at that point, I was like, man, I should have just streamed it because usually when I stream for an hour with OBS on Twitch, it doesn't have any issues processing the video afterwards. So I don't know what went wrong there. So there's that. And then, oh my goodness, I spent pretty much 3 days, maybe a good 8 hours or something a day drawing this picture. And I'm always like, okay, I'm done. I'm gonna move on. But then I come and sit and look at this picture again. And I'm like, I don't know, something just feels off. Even though I don't know my anatomy, like when I'm looking at it, something just feels off. So I had already colored it and everything, the shading and all that stuff. But then I was looking at it and I have to kind of redraw and recolor like her ear and then her shoulder because uh originally, I had her kind of turning like this, but I was drawing the ear where it was just straight on, where it wasn't as angled. So I had to fix that. And then her shoulder, like originally her shoulder, she's kind of sitting like this. She's kind of facing you, or even like this, and then she's kind of looking back like that. Um, but then I'm like, if I do it, let's see. My neck, I can kind of see my neck, right? But then my drawing, the shoulders just didn't look right. So I had to try that a few times, you guys. So that was such a struggle. Um, yes. I had my fiance pose for me. I was trying to pose myself to kind of understand the anatomy and where kind of like the shirt sleeve was going. And yeah, it's a whole thing that I'm trying to figure out. But at the same time, because she's wearing is it called hangfu, the traditional Chinese outfits. So I'm because part of it is like my fiance is like there's some leeway because the clothing is so flowy and she's turning. I don't have to be like exact with it, but I don't know, something just fell off visually. So that's what I'm currently working on. And ideally, right, I really wanted to finish my spring art that I've been streaming on Twitch, but then I'm also struggling a little bit. Yeah, I'm struggling with Twitch because my current laptop that I draw on, I can run Photoshop, but oh boy, like drawing this picture right now with my mouth, I have so much ghosting going on. So when I'm drawing, you can, and I'm like resizing the image, you can see like the large image and then the small image. It's been a little challenging coloring too, but okay, back to Twitch, right? So I can't run OBS and run Photoshop, which is what I draw on this laptop because it's just not strong enough. So I stream with my desktop and then I use a Wacom tablet and I'm just not used to the Wacom tablet at this point because with my computer right here, I can just draw right on the screen. So with the tablet, I'm drawing the tablet, but I have to look up at the screen. So it's taking me a bit. So I haven't really streamed on Twitch. Maybe I might invest in a tablet or something that's a bit more powerful than my laptop. And then I can also stream from that. So yeah, guys, that's my week because I have 3 days off and I've just been kind of spending it on making my fan art. I was really hoping to draw more, but the struggle with anatomy is real. And then as I'm looking, I think in the previous video, I did talk about Pinterest a little bit, at least posting my own artwork in it. But from the other side, as an artist, as a new artist myself, I'm trying to learn anatomy because I don't know, a few years ago, you can tell the difference now. Like a few years ago, I would go on Pinterest and there would be actual artwork of people's artwork where the anatomy, okay, this makes sense. But now that I'm looking at it, all these pictures that I'm looking at, um, the anatomy, even though like I haven't studied anatomy myself, but just, like something just looks off. It's just weird. And I'm seeing like now that I'm really looking at it, the hands, yeah, the hands and the artifacts, just like different lines not connecting. I'm seeing all that now because I do watch like videos of other artists talking about AI art. So I'm actually seeing more of that and experiencing that now that I'm using the platform specifically as a learning reference. So I think next step for me is I am going to try to learn anatomy. I think there was a book, I can't remember what it's called now. Oh, um, Anatomy for Sculptors or something like that. It was recommended by one of the YouTubers that I watch. I can't remember his name right now. But yeah, I think I'm going to purchase that book, start learning anatomy, and yeah, draw from that. Um, so yeah, you guys. Oh, so and then I started turning on Etsy ads for my most popular items. So we'll see how that goes. I'm thinking at this point, I'll maybe decrease the price. I only put on $5, which isn't a lot, but actually it is a lot because if I put it on for the whole entire month, it I think it came out to be like 1,800 and something almost. I can't recall. But 1,000 and something. So I might just bump it up a bit more during like the high traffic season, especially when you go into October, November, and December, where people are really shopping. And then I'm starting to update my tags as well because as I mentioned in my previous video, I think Etsy is more so used for buying gifts, unique gifts. So updating my tags to more so align with what I think people are searching for, um, versus what I currently have. And I just realized some of my art, I mean, some of my listing pieces, I didn't do a great job tagging it because, as I said last year, I really dropped the ball on managing my Etsy shop. And you know what? Surprisingly. Last time I mentioned I haven't received any purchases from my online store. And right after I recorded that video, the day after, I received two purchases. So I was like, thank you, universe, and to the people who supported me by purchasing my items. So I was really grateful for that. And it was a very pleasant surprise. So there's that. And then yeah, so life has been a bit hectic. I don't know, you can see more in the background. So when an event is coming up, my room becomes a mess, a total mess. Because I just have tools everywhere and I just don't have time to clean. So maybe I'll do a before and after office tour review because yeah, like when a con is coming, uh it's like rush time, and I think for the past 2 days or 3 days, I've been going to bed maybe earliest is around 1 o'clock. Yesterday, probably stayed up to 3 o'clock trying to draw this and just trying to fix the drawing. So yeah, hopefully by the time this video I do post edit, I can share with you guys. Maybe I'll put it over here. Here is my finished version of this artwork. Yeah, fingers crossed, you guys, because I'm recording the day before right now. So I'll probably, well, I can't even stay up late today because I have work tomorrow. So that's fine. I did spend some time hanging out with my friend. I went rock climbing, so taking small breaks from drawing is really important. So I went rock climbing. So the first time I went rock climbing with my fiance, I did it the 5.6, and then second I did 5.7, and then yesterday I did 5.8, you guys. That was definitely harder. So apparently I was climbing as if I was going up a ladder. It's, yeah, straight, but I guess it's more efficient if you kind of I was watching people climb too, where they're like it just looks like they're kind of walking up the wall with their body to the side and all this positioning. I think I was forced to do that with the 5.8 because the grip pieces were just so far apart that I just couldn't like laterally go up there. So that was a challenge for me. So each time I go, I try to complete at least one route, right? So next time I go, hopefully I can complete a 5.9, but 5.8 was definitely challenging for me. So I'll probably continue practicing at that point. And yeah, that's pretty much my week, y'all. It's crazy. Con time is crazy. Even though this is a 1 day event, sorry, I'm just jumping back and forth because I just at least want to have a conversation with you and share my share my crazy journey, what it's like for me during a con. So I don't want to do like a long video where there's post editing. I'm trying to keep my videos now compared to like 30-minute to 15-minute. And I'm wondering if I should just continue doing these talking videos or should I do more B-roll videos where I'm just recording myself drawing and just music in the background. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you prefer to watch. So yeah. Yeah, you guys. All right. Wish me luck. I will update you. I'll probably record the convention setup and all that Um, and we'll see how that goes. All right. Have a great week, you guys. Bye. I'll see you next Tuesday.